indicates a frontier nav site.
Where's the light come from?
It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
That's a huge probe.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn.
Okay.
The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'll launch it myself. Boop. Cell phone. These nuts. That's where it came from. Well then. Good to know.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
Probably have to save, exit the game, and come back in so the stuff can install.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
Plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi. Alright, comes from experience.
New man.
That's true on any front.
I think I got a new t-shirt, guys.
No!
You know I did, your boy. Oh, I'm not high enough level 8. Dang it. I'm level 6. Gosh darn it.
Aww. That's what I've heard.
Gemini, so you say you're on the way home to see your moms, huh? That's pretty odd. What? Look at that loading, son. It didn't load. But I'll tell you one thing, the running is real. Aerial can. That's for the probe. Okay, that's cool. Gosh, man, it usually takes a little bit to get used to the controls of a Wii controller again. Cause it's like go flip from Xbox. Like why? Why? Why would you do this? There goes dude.
Commander
Whatever
Vander.
you say.
America.
Well, now look what the
Yeah.
contract in.
This dude. Sounding like Hulk Hogan.
Sorry we missed you this time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
Yeah, give me my reward, sucker. Yeah, I'm gonna save the hell out of that data. Let me save my data, please. Your boss giving me Monday off. Nice! You a good child. How long does it take to get to your mom's, though? You just...
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your
like
visit
an hour,
here
2
today?
hours, a million hours.
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
The bet, huh? I was a
Well,
bet.
that wasn't obvious at all.
Armstrong, right?
Look
Yeah,
at you
2
two.
hours. Not
I
bad.
swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little miss stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same
Yo,
idea,
mama.
basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow?
I didn't mean to do it sounded.
Not much for conversation, are you?
Yeah, I did.
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
I forgot the divisions. Give me one phone.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own
8
branch
different
within Blade.
fields. Okay.
Officially, they're called divisions.
8 divisions.
Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Hey, yo, bro.
Okay, next
What up,
up,
though?
I'm
Intercept.
gonna get out of here, man.
All right, man.
You met Akeloff and Evans, right?
Yeah.
Arena
Peaceful.
and
Well,
Glenn,
11
this
o'clock
is
tomorrow,
their
right?
division.
Yep, 11 o'clock, and then we'll
Interceptors
probably leave.
have
Oh,
one
Person
main
said
duty.
like y'all don't have to
Protect
go
New LA and everyone
because
in it, from the wild
if y'all go
ones
there, y'all
to
probably just be
Mira.
sitting around. But I mean, you still more welcome to come
Right
or
now,
go.
this is
I'm
probably
just
our
saying,
busiest
it's the whole idea
division.
of just going up there and coming back.
Interceptors
Yeah.
ride shotgun for the
All right, that's
research
cool.
eggheads.
All right, well, yeah,
They escort
tomorrow 11 o'clock,
VIPs
bruh.
around, and
Yeah,
they
sure.
help any
Peace.
other idiots who
Peace.
get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigent that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable.
Huh.
Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
That's good to know.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigens.
Next? All right, prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the Mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to Mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator.
Which one
But
would
if
I
you
be?
got what it takes, it's a
That's
clutch
the hard
role,
part.
keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigens, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right.
Yeah, I'm
You
ready to choose. Let's go.
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
Melee Master. Harrier is probably what everyone goes for, right? Range Master. Which one?